Welcome to this week's look at the state of the New York City real estate market, where I take a look at the luxury market, the Manhattan market, and the Brooklyn market. I do it because I want you to be informed. It never hurts when you're a consumer to be informed. So let's take a look at what happened in the luxury market for the week of December 6th through the 12th. This is the luxury market in Manhattan, meaning properties that are priced at $4 million and above. So last week we had 33 contracts signed. Condos outsold co-ops 23-5, and there were 5 townhouses in the mix. What's interesting, and this is kind of record-breaking, for the 37th time this year, we have seen 30 contracts or more at $4 million and above signed in a week. This is the highest total that we have had since 2006. So let's talk about the number one contract that was signed in the luxury market. It was Penthouse 20 at 109 East 79th Street, asking $35 million. Penthouse 20 has 5,700 square feet, including 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and outdoor space totaling over 3,600 square feet. There's a 28-foot living room with a fireplace, formal dining room, an eat-in kitchen, and the breakfast area all open onto a balcony overlooking 79th Street. The ceiling heights are 11 feet, and the unit's private roof garden extends the length of the building, and it features an outdoor kitchen and fireplace. This new 20-story, 31-unit condo was designed by Stephen Harris Architects, and completion of the building is expected in 2022. The amenities include doormen, a squash court that converts to a basketball court, a gym, a golf simulator, a game room, and a spa treatment center. The number 2 contract was 12A at 551 West 21st Street. It was asking almost $16 million, $15.87 million. The condo has over 4,700 square feet of living space, including 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. The living room, dining room, eating kitchen, and master bedroom overlook the Hudson River. The seller paid over $15 million for it in October of 2016, and the building was designed by Foster & Partners. Foster & Partners is home of the Pritzker Prize-winning architect Sir Norman Foster. The entrance to this 19-story, 44-unit condo features a drive-in court surrounded by a green wall and a 34-foot tall lobby with prismatic glass. Amenities include a concierge, a fitness center, and a children's playroom. So now let's take a look at some of the quick stats from last week. The total weekly asking price sales volume was $227,985,000. The average asking price was $7,124,531. The median asking price is $5,722,500, and the average discount from original ask to last asking price is 5%. The average days on the market, 387. We're starting to see that days on the market go down a bit as we're starting to absorb the luxury inventory. So that's it for the luxury market for last week. So now let's take a look at the Manhattan market for last week. We see the supply at 338, up almost 124% from the week before. That's quite a big jump. And we also, interestingly, are seeing a rise in contracts signed for last week. 391 contracts across the board in Manhattan were signed last week. That is up 131%. So even though we saw a big jump in the supply from the week before, we're seeing an even bigger jump in the pending contracts. If we look at the off market, we see there are 225 properties that have been taken off the market. They haven't sold, they've just been taken off. So if you put that together with the supply is definitely starting to rise. That 225 represents a 43% rise from the week before. Not sure if that has to do with the holidays coming up, people just deciding if they haven't made a deal, they're going to take their property off the market, even temporarily, to give it a break and come back on in the new year. The market pulse continues to be favoring the sellers. So sellers, the market pulse went up almost 3% from the week before, which means we are continuing to see a lot of absorption. And what I often say is, if you are on the market and you're not getting offers, sellers, this is such a good market, such a strong market for you, that most likely it's your price that is a little out of alignment with where the market is at. And so if you're a serious seller, you probably want to think about making an adjustment to that. Okay, that is the Manhattan market for last week. So let's take a look at what happened in Brooklyn last week. 143 properties have come on the market, and that is down almost 24% from the week before. So we are seeing a decline in inventory in Brooklyn. We are also seeing a bit of a decline in the contracts signed in Brooklyn. 182 contracts were signed. That is still a pretty good number of contracts signed, but it is down almost 11% from the week before. The off-market properties, there are 115 for last week, and that is also down about 20%. However, as you will see from the market pulse, the current value is 1.18, and it is very strongly a seller's market. That is up over 7% from the week before, meaning it is 7% stronger in favoring the sellers versus the buyers, let's call it that. Hard to say what is coming for the new year, but as we begin to think about winding down 2021, we are definitely finishing on a strong note, from the luxury properties to the Manhattan properties to the Brooklyn properties. And that is a really wonderful thing for New York City, to see the strength of the New York City real estate market coming back into its own. As I've mentioned, prices are back to about 2019. So if you're a buyer, you can expect to be seeing that. Could be a few increases in some cases beyond 2019 prices. But as I've cautioned sellers, it is case by case. So don't be too ambitious with your pricing if you're a seller. So this is my last State of the Market report for New York City for 2021. I will be back in 2022 with more real estate news for New York City and for Portland, Oregon. If you have any questions about what's happening in either market, please let me know. I'm always happy to speak with you. You can post your comments below. I will answer them there, or I'm happy to get on a call with you or respond to an email. Have a wonderful holiday season. If you're traveling, I wish you safe travels. I will be back in 2022. In the meantime, take care.